Hello, folks. How are you all doing tonight? I am Joe Monroe, and I am here with my tag team partner, Alex Eldridge. Everybody, give a big round of applause to the big guy here. Yay!
Yay! Hey,
Yay!
hey. Dave, now we've talked about this. Joe, you're going to have to get a hold of Dave.
I'm
Foreign
sorry.
objects!
He played that for you just
Jeez.
to make you feel better.
By the way, can we talk about how great our followers are right now?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
for real, what they have done. Uh, Kudos to all of you. We are over 500 followers and almost 500 likes on Facebook. This is awesome. We can't thank you enough for this. And next week, that's right, next Monday, we are going to announce who won Screams 1 through 3,
Ooh,
digital and Blu ray. Plus, that's not it. No. We have to go above that.
we are?
4K Ultra.
Wow. Does
That's
that mean I
right.
need 3D glasses?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Joe. Joe, yes, you need 3D glasses.
Awesome. I can look like Casey Zemeckis in Back to the Future. Yeah.
Oh, boy. What did I do to deserve this?
Hey, there's
Thank you,
nothing
Dave.
wrong with Back to the Future.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank
But
you.
before we start, I gotta let you all know something. Scarefest, October 18th through the 20th. VIPs are sold out. Thank you, Dave. VIPs are sold out. Weekend is very limited. Saturdays are limited. Sunday and Friday still have a quite a bit of quantity left. And also, killer deals on hotels. Huge deals on hotels for Scarefest. And also, some of those hotels will be providing a shuttle to Scarefest October 18th to the 20th. Get your tickets today. Right now. Get them.
All right. We also want to mention that if you want to support the Eldridge and Monroe Horror Show, as well as other shows for the Joe Monroe under the Joe Monroe Show banner, click on this little QR code link right here. We have T-shirts, we have coffee mugs, and just show your love and support. Everything will go to Alex because, well, I kind of feel bad for him. I mean, look at him, folks. Look at
Are
him.
you, are
Look at
you
him.
what?
Just look at him.
Really? Really? Are we going to do this right now? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do this.
So we're not going to talk about the dumpster fire of Screen 5.
We're going to talk about Scream 5, and it was not as big of a dumpster fire as Scream 4 was.
Or are you going to make somebody mad?
I don't care if he gets mad.
Oh boy.
Well,
All right.
today we're not alone.
We are not. We aren't?
No, we're not alone. She has begged, she has
Is there
pleaded.
somebody behind me?
No, not
Oh.
this time.
Oh, okay.
People have heard her little snark comics here while we're doing this show, and
Oh, that's my favorite person in the world.
no, 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 not that one. She is short, she is mighty, she is my Miss Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, Libby.
Dave, clap. Dave.
So even she hates Dave.
I swear, we got to hire new people.
You got to hire new people. I feel like I work with a bunch of rednecks who work a wrestling show.
Yeah, at least we're not working women's wrestling.
Oh, hey! Stop it! Stop it! I will have you suspended for another week. You want another week? You want another
No,
week?
no, no. Anything but that. You made me watch Charlotte Flair matches. Anything but that.
You're welcome. Anywho, let's get right down to it. We I don't. We're going to do this kind of old school. We're not going to do the little slides and all that. We're just going to talk about the movie. So let's go ahead. Let's get into one of the best films of the franchise, Scream 5. Yay!
Debatable.
What do you mean that's debatable?
Scream 5 is definitely not the best one.
Can anybody hear her? Can they hear the little bit?
You are still within throwing range.
Can everybody? Can you hear her?
She said Scream 5 wasn't the best. So there's that.
She did not.
Wasn't the best?
Scream 5
Yes,
is
she
not
did.
the best. I will fight you.
They can't hear you that good. Well, here, how about this? Turn on your mic because we got a little feedback, and I will mute myself. How about that?
Thank
Hey,
you.
Howdy.
After you get done talking, I'll unmute myself. When is it ever fun for you?
I'm hoping he's muted now because this is great. Now, Scream 5. We waited a very long time
Yep.
for 5 to happen. It was supposed to happen, 2013, 2014, and then next thing you know, sadly, Wes Craven passed away, and then you had the TV series that we're not even going to discuss. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't good. But you thought it was over. We weren't going to get no more Scream. It was done. It was finished. Next thing you know, they start talking about Scream 5.
What's wrong with Scream 5?
Will you shut up for a second? Good. You get ahead of yourself. Goodness gracious. I apologize for him, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. But we got Scream 5. Now, I didn't hate it. I will say that. I didn't hate it. But what I did not like is that within the first 15 minutes, you knew who the main Ghostface was, because no one will say, oh, I've never seen Stab. I've never seen that.
I never seen Stabbed.
Oh, God, here we go.
I
It's a
agree with
movie
AJ.
within
I
a movie,
personally didn't like
Joe.
it that much.
It's a movie within a movie, Joe. Now, other than that, I also didn't like. If you haven't seen Scream 5 yet, I don't know why, but here's what happens. They killed off a member of the Core 4.
Who?
Dewey.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I was in the movie theater with two of my old friends, and we were watching it, and when he got done, I was like, I want to leave. Like, I just want to go. Like, you're gonna kill off one of the most important characters to the Scream franchise. Why don't you get rid of Gale?
What's wrong with Gale?
Really?
Compared to Dewey? Really?
Seriously, what's wrong with Gale?
Gale is annoying. And somehow she keeps on living. I don't know how many times she's been destroyed by Ghostface, and somehow she's still alive.
All right, Libby's at a new location. She's going to try this in here in another room.
Now,
I agree. I would much rather have Gale died.
Thank you.
Does she sound a lot better now?
Yes.
No echo?
Yes. But
Oh, there is an echo.
no, there's not.
Well, you said yes.
You said no echo, and I said yes.
No, you should have said no, Joe. There's no echo.
Can you
Ladies
please
and gentlemen,
focus?
I again apologize for him. Now, I did like the build-up, though. I did like the beginning because it made you think, okay, they're starting to use, videos now. They're starting to do that kind of stuff. It was like, okay, so we're getting into that, but then it's a Reddit killer.
Okay, and
I mean, by this point, it should have been Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and
no.
but
Oh,
Reddit.
that's another thing. Can we talk about the fact that based on the timelines for what years these movies are supposed to take place, there is no way Judy Hicks had a 17-year-old kid.
And I agree with that. That's another thing
The
that
timelines
questions
just
me,
don't make sense for her to have a 17-year-old.
and
And for him
especially
to not have been
there's
mentioned in the fourth one because
exactly. But here's the other thing though about that. Here's the other thing. The other thing with that is, there is a theory out there, and I'm going to put this one out there because it's not that big of a deal of a theory. So our big ones will be next Monday.
Yep.
But the theory is that Dewey and Sheriff Hicks had
Dewey
a
and Judy.
relation, and that's their son. That's the rumor. Now, if you're not going to bring up her son in Scream 4, but magically she has a 17-year-old in 5,
Exactly. Even if he
that's
was
another
Dewey's kid,
plot
he'd have
hole.
been old enough for Dewey to know about him. But either way, like, there's no way she could have had a 17-year-old based on the timelines of these movies. It
Joe?
irritated me.
I mean, she's got a good point. I really don't see the point of Sheriff Judy in this because literally this lady, not saying nothing bad about the actress, it's just the character itself.
Yeah, she's a
It's
wonderful actress. First and
holds a
foremost.
personal grudge against what a kid did for 5 years from age 13 to 18, and
You stole my point.
and no, because I brought that up to you. Thank you.
No, you
And
didn't.
yes, I did. Anywho, uh, held a major grudge. It holds grudges like a son of a gun. And apparently her lemon squares taste like ass, but hey, that's according to Gail. Uh, but this lady, oh my god, she's like the Karen that has authority figure. That's Judy.
She's
In the
just
whole.
way too
Like,
petty to
so
be an
here's
adult.
the other thing, though, about that. It was in broad daylight.
What was?
The,
Seriously, and she
the
had the
Sheriff
sirens
Judy.
on. How did
Like,
nobody see that?
she had sirens on, and it was broad daylight. Like,
Most unbothered neighbors ever, because nobody was nosy enough to look outside and see why she had her sirens on in the middle of the
like,
day.
and I don't mean to crap on a movie of a franchise I love, but there's so many plot holes in 5 that it just it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad.
It's got so many plot holes it makes you look like a sane person, Eldridge.
Yeah, it does. It
That's
really
sad.
does. But
Yeah.
you know,
I didn't really care for 5.
no. But
Period.
I did like how they did stuff from the original. They had Stu's nephew in it. Um, I did like how now kudos to the girl that played Sam. Um, Barrera, correct?
Hmm.
Okay. She played that role incredible. I mean,
Doing
she
good, bro.
really did. Um, and for her to have Skeet Ulrich in it, and him telling her, "Oh, let's make this a family thing. Let's do this. Let's do that." Just made it awesome.
Yeah,
Absolutely incredible.
that's what I liked about it. It played kind of like Psycho in a way.
Yes, it was a cycle. Scream. I will say this: Scream Five is a psychological thriller. I
Yeah,
will say that,
it 100% is, and that's what I
and I
like
think
about it.
six is too.
Six plays more into that, yeah. Uh, but with Sam hallucinating Billy, or is she? We don't know. Uh, she's medicated for it, but who knows? Billy may be haunting specifically her. That would be a twist, wouldn't it? A Ghostface killer becoming a ghost. Ooh, scary. Uh, but with that, I think that's what makes 5 and 6 stand out, because of that little tidbit right there.
I will give you that. I agree with that.
That's what makes it stand out. I'm waiting on Kyle to get on here and just start obliterating. Uh, but
Have
anyways,
we had any comments tonight?
Brittany is the only one, and Brian Holt's the only one that has any comments so far. Brittany said that was her favorite part too. Um, what we Something else that I'm going to get a lot of heat for this one.
Now hold
I
on. Before
really
we get going, we have this on our page, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Just
and
making sure. I just want our fan base to see it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, I,
they'll love
I,
it. So,
I'm going to get heat for this.
oh boy.
Probably about as bad as ATB saying he hates women's wrestling. I flat out do not like Jenna Ortega, or Jenny, whatever her name is, in these films. I'm sorry. I think she's an unnecessary character, and the only reason I think she got this is honestly because of Wednesday.
This was before Wednesday.
5 was, 6 wasn't. But
Yeah, but
still,
here's the thing: you had to
her,
have a reason for Sam's character to come back. And
then,
what's a better reason than her sister being attacked?
then why would she come back? Why not just kill her off at the beginning, like the tradition?
Um,
She's literally
New
just dead weight this
decade,
whole
new
movie.
rules.
Thank you.
New
I mean, she
decade,
did
new
her part
rules.
by luring Sam back, but after that, she was in the hospital the whole time, or she was being dragged around. She did one useful thing at the end, and that was it.
Hey, I liked
The
her
rest
in
of the time,
seven.
she just
I
cried
mean, not seven,
dramatically.
but six. I liked her in six. I'm getting ahead of myself. I liked her in six.
No, I hated her. That's the worst part. Her in 6. Kirby was better in 6, and we barely got to see her.
That's a good thing.
No, it's not. Shut up. Oh, Kyle's here, by the way. Hey, Kyle.
Oh, what a shocker.
But yes, I mean, we'll move on to
Of
6 in
course
a
he
moment. But
is.
we'll
Of
move on to
course he
6.
is.
But
Hey, by the way, before we move on, let's talk about Sydney coming in five.
that's where I was getting to.
Okay. Comes in towards the tail end of the movie, which I like because it was showing we're not talking about Sydney Prescott anymore.
Are we
We are
though?
talking about a new generation, a new it girl for the franchise. And no, it's not Kirby Kyle that you keep on saying. It's not her, but it's a new era, and Sydney's shows up, of course, because what was Scream built around?
Sydney.
Sydney Prescott.
I have to say though, their comment in the car was very stupid. Where they're like, "No more Ghostface, we're gonna kill him," blah blah blah. Like, how many copycats have y'all lived through? Even if you kill this one, there's gonna be another one.
You know what's funny? How
That comment just didn't make sense to me, but whatever.
you know what's funny? How they were driving out of the town, and the guy who ended up being the main Ghostface is trying to talk them into leaving.
Yeah, he was
Not
an idiot.
that,
He was an idiot.
but I did enjoy, and I did like that they went to Stu's house. They ended at Stu's house.
It's Amber's house. Get it right.
Yeah, but it's Stu's before that.
Oh, please, it's forever Stu's house. Nobody gives a shit about Amber.
Yep, thank
I care
you.
about Amber.
The only
Yeah.
memorable thing she did in the movie.
Hey.
No,
The only-
no, she killed Dewey.
Hey,
You literally said when we were watching that earlier that it was Stu.
No,
yeah.
Yes,
I did not.
that's what you said. I don't agree with it, but that's what you said.
Every little thing that doesn't make sense, it's Stu.
Wait.
Okay.
So that girl ended up somehow being 6'6",
Hey.
and
They do make lifters though for shoes, with like platform boots. We don't get to see her shoes.
Hey, Kyle, you back off of my man Roman, okay? And I'm not talking about
Thank
the
you,
tribal
Brittany.
chief.
I was gonna say, don't be talking crap to Brittany now, Joe. We gonna fight. That's my daughter now. We gonna
I
fight.
know, but I mean, you know, I think Amber is one of those.
Yeah, I thought Amber was on fire.
What? By the way, what is up with the actress who plays Amber? Because I think this makes twice
I'm
in
sorry.
a film.
That was good.
Man, you're cooking. Anywho,
I mean, so was Amber that night. It was extra crispy.
oh good night. Oh, don't forget about a little shot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she got shot. Remember, get a little shot. Yeah.
That's how the
Yeah.
fire flame started. But
I
no,
have no idea who. Did you type
I
that?
think
I
the
didn't type
end was
that.
pretty good for 5. I thought, her like turning into her dad in a way, and just boom, 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 boom. It was crazy.
She didn't boom, boom, boom. She stabbed,
Yeah,
and stabbed some
probably
more.
like what, 20 times? Because the guy
Probably
was like,
worse.
wait,
She
what
said she got a
about
lot of
the
pent up
movie?
rage. The way she stabbed him and the guy in 6. That's the definition of overkill.
That's hell have no fury like a woman scorn. That's you if your book's ever caught on fire, honey.
And yet you tempt me.
She did it. So, hey, Alex, before we move on to Scream 6, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there someone that you miss?
Oh, dear Lord.
Is there someone that you miss?
No. I
You don't miss it.
anybody. No.
I got a question. Who is now head of WrestleRama?
Oh, dear Lord. I tell you to stop making surprises here.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Benny Laurie.
Someone needs the singing lessons first and foremost.
Actually, it's breaking news with Benny Laurie. So,
Oh.
Alex looks like he weighs the size of a school bus.
Says the guy the size of 2 of them. But hey, we're gonna
Alex.
leave it alone.
What's going on? What's going on, ZZ Top? How you doing?
Fine.
so
That's
Benny,
it. That's all you.
what'd you
Huh?
think about Scream? You watched Scream 5, didn't you?
I was forced to.
Okay. Jeez. You sound like Alex.
How I felt with 4.
No, I saw Scream 5. It was alright. It's not. I still like the original better.
Okay. See, it didn't suck completely. It was all right.
No, it didn't suck completely. I didn't have to call Alex, to come and hug me, which that's more scarier because of all the neck sweat that he has around his neck,
Oh boy. boy.
Good God.
Anyways, I'm out of here. See you.
See you, Benny. Thank you for coming in. All right. Don't know why he came in so abruptly. But yeah,
I'm sure you don't.
So there you go. Benny Laurie himself.
We will be talking after the show.
So there you go. Benny Laurie himself said it wasn't that bad. Alex is wrong. Let's move on. Now let's seriously, let's move on to a good follow-up, which I think
Yes.
is very rare in the horror franchise. Scream 6. Now Scream 6 kind of went back to formula in a way by killing off a celebrity with Samara Weaving at the beginning as the college professor.
Yeah,
which,
but let's talk about that though. The dude takes the mask off.
Mhm.
And I remember I went with our buddy Murph opening night. We went and we both looked at each other like, wait, we know who the guy is already?
Yes.
Like this doesn't make sense. I don't understand why they're going this route, but okay, I'll sit and enjoy the ride, I guess. So he walks past the sister, is asking if her Sam's gonna be there,
At a
and
party and all that jazz. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So it makes you think, okay, he's coming for Sam. So like, okay, well, now we can see it through somebody else's eyes. We can see it through the killer's eyes this time, which I was okay with. After I saw that little bit of dialogue, I was like, okay, we'll go with this. We'll see how it goes. Then he ends up getting stabbed, and I'm just like, oh,
Yep.
okay.
Him and his
Honestly, I
partner in
really
crime.
like that deflection.
You did? Why?
I don't know. I just like that it wasn't the exact same opening scene that we've seen in almost every movie, but it was close enough that people wouldn't lose their mind over. I liked it.
Well, look at you. Finally liking
But
something in life. I'm happy for you.
I mean, she's married to you. There's not much to like. But
Jeez, thanks.
that's beside the point. You brought Benny on here, so you deserve that. So,
Actually, Benny brought himself.
how do you
I
get the
doubt
link?
it.
Yeah, that's what I
This
thought.
is where he goes, internet.
So I did like once he did the warm and cold game. I was like, oh,
Coder.
his buddy's gone. And then he opened the fridge.
Oh, he ain't
You're
just gone.
like,
He ain't
oh.
gone. He fell to pieces. That guy looked like he stepped right into Leatherface's refrigerator. That's what happened to that guy.
No, it looked like he
Honestly,
was in Jeffrey
controversial take though,
Dahmer's
that was the
fridge.
best part of the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't care for 5 and 6, really.
Then why are you on
I
this
liked 6
episode?
better than 5 because you told me I was going to be on this.
Ugh. Oh! And we get a cameo. We get a little bit of a cameo appearance by one of my favorite bands, Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
That was good.
Oh, also, you didn't hear me. It
No.
actually looked like the guy was in Jeffrey Dahmer's fridge. But leave that alone. Sorry.
He wasn't in a vat full of acid.
Yeah, but he had some in the fridge. Watch the
Lord.
documentary.
Anywho,
He can just get one of my books off the shelf.
No,
anyways,
no,
the best
dude.
part of 6 was the shotgun scene. Yes. But my
that
favorite.
was awesome. But you know what else? You know what's funny though? She's like, "Hi,
true.
I'm just gonna taste you in the nuts real quick."
Yes, I love that part. She's like, okay, so I'm just going to tell you the balls real quick. I'm like, what? That's
So
what
can
was
we
that
just?
comment? I didn't see that, Joe.
He said Ice Nine Kills. Scream song is a gem. It is a gem. And Welcome to Horrorwood 1 and 2 are fantastic. Indeed, they are. Both albums are great.
Last Nine Kills is just amazing, period.
Thank you. They are. Still
Yeah,
didn't go see them in
they
Corbin.
were in Corbin, what, a year or two ago?
Not too long ago, and I wasn't able to go because I had to work, unfortunately. But if you're a fan of horror and metal music, Ice Nine Kills is your best friend. But we were
Go ahead.
we were reintroduced to the twins. They're doing good. They survived a couple of years ago, or a few months ago, according to this timeline. Little tidbit, this is the only one that had a almost immediate release after Scream 5, which the previous one we talked about was Scream 1 and 2, where they were kind of back to back. This is the only other two that were kind of back to back as well, that having a big gap. But with everything that happened, Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Trying to plug my phone in.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to remove you. But with everything that happened with them, I'm very surprised that they wasn't as paranoid as what Randy was.
Well, here's the thing though. They thought it was over. And I like that about this film. Everyone thought it was over except for Sam.
Yeah.
Sam couldn't get past it. Sam still had to go. By the way, the psychiatrist, when she told him what she did, he's like, "Yeah, I think it's time for you to go to somebody else."
Yeah, this is not my experience of expertise. I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss you. Good luck finding another one.
Yeah, that was great. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, he's basically like, okay, goodbye. I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
He was
And then
not.
she ended up
putting up with
tasing
that
somebody, and then she ended up tasing somebody in the nuts, and then,
And throughout this whole movie, people are saying she's the real killer, not Richie. Richie was innocent through this whole thing.
yeah.
And
they
I
were
like that.
throwing stuff on her. Yes, I thought that was great.
That was good because it was publicly known she was Billy Loomis's daughter at this point.
Yes.
Uh,
But also, they ended
Frankly,
up
that's
having a
probably more
roommate.
believable. Richie was an idiot.
huh?
So it's probably more believable that she was actually behind it. Richie was an idiot.
This is true.
Hang on. A word from Kyle. I have to leave this episode, have to drive to work, but I will leave with this. Scream 6
geez.
is the third best in the franchise, and Officer Kirby Reed can arrest me any... Oh, good luck. No.
Oh, geez.
Nope. I'm not finishing that. All right.
Kyle.
Good night, Kyle.
Kyle.
Nope.
Lib, go ahead.
Honestly, I don't disagree.
Anywho,
But
after all that happened,
they had a roommate.
they have what's her name?
Quinn.
I forget, to be
Quinley
honest.
down under. Quinn, like Harley Quinn.
And
Yeah,
let's just say she got around.
She was a lady of the night. There we go.
Yeah.
She
let's
was
go
a
ahead
hoe.
and say that. And her father was
She was a hoe.
and her father was the detective. So
Yes.
you
Who?
start
Who?
to kind
Hang
of
on.
put the
Time out.
pieces.
Time out. Shameless plug. Who's going to be at Scarefest, by the way? No, he is. Detective Bailey.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, he's going to be there.
He's a
And
sad,
here's the thing.
strange little man.
People, if you have not bought your tickets yet, they still have 20 more guests to announce. Like
20
this
more.
thing, yes, 20. This thing is going to be huge.
Huge.
Like there's already so many guests and they're adding 20 more. Get your tickets. Seriously, get them. If you live around Lexington or want to travel, Get your tickets now. Weekend is very limited. Saturday, limited. Friday, large quantity. Sunday, large quantity. VIPs are sold out. And also, they give out deals for hotels. How do I know? Well, because I got one. I got a great deal on a hotel for me and Mr. Monroe. So, with that being said, and also don't forget that some hotels do provide shuttle. If not, they do provide lift. But, you know, the thing with Six that I really liked, and I really stuck my teeth into, was you thought Quinn was dead. Like, she's done. She's sprawling on the bed. The guy she was with, he's done. And you're like, oh, they got her. And then, um, what's her name? The twin. I'm drawing a
Mindy.
blank. Mindy, yes, thank you. Mindy's girlfriend falls off the ladder. And it's also known at this time that Sam is having relations with their neighbor that they all like to stop.
Okay.
So when that when that happened and you saw the sheriff really upset, you're like, okay, well, that scratches her out. Let's get her off the page. But then you're stuck with, okay, if she's not Ghostface, then next thing you know, Kirby comes into the play. And you're thinking, could Kirby have finally snapped? Could she have been a part of Scream 4's spree without us knowing? And now she's coming to finish the job. That's another thing. I was thinking in the theater, like, maybe Kirby's the new Ghostface. I mean, it makes sense. So you're thinking about it. Then they're stuck in the theater, and before that, Gail gets beat up again. Shocker, for the sixth time.
It's alright, that just means she'll make it through 3 more movies.
Oh dear Lord, get that off. Hey, Liv, go get a TV. So, and what's really cool is when they get to that theater, they have all of those stand-ins of the statues with the Ghostface mask on them. And I
That was
loved
literally the
that.
best part of the whole movie.
I loved that.
Mm.
And then they tried to, and well, they got a phone call from the sheriff, the deputy, or agent, whatever he is, and they're like, "It's Kirby, it's Kirby." So a funny thing about that, and I'm going to bring this up, since Kyle is still showing up. So I get a phone call after the movie because me and Kyle have been friends for a long time. And he calls me because I was joking with him. Hey, Kirby's the new Ghostface. Watch, just watch. And he called me as soon as I walked out of the theater because he just got out as well. He goes, I was seriously about to call you during that movie when they said Kirby was the killer, and I was going to cuss you out, and I was going to drive 3 hours to Corbin just to kick your ass. So, and I sat there and I'm like, holy crap, they're actually going to do it. Kirby's going to be Ghostface. Turns out it wasn't her. Turns out somebody didn't die. And that's what I love. I love the plot twists. That's what I love. That's what I love with thrillers. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You don't know what's going to happen. And that was perfect. That was executed perfectly.
Listen, I'm just glad the avenging family storyline actually made sense this time.
Yes. And also they had the video up of him talking about Ghostface, how he was obsessed with the movies, obsessed with the story, and everything was starting to make sense. All the plot holes that were in 5 are starting to make sense now. Oh dear.
What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are being joined by the village idiot. What are you doing? What is he doing?
I don't know. I'm about to go see.
Is he like trying to like bust a move, or is he having a seizure?
God, I hope not.
Oh,
Your
boy.
guess is as good as mine.
Well,
But frankly, I
ladies
know
and gentlemen,
everyone was disappointed that Stu didn't show up in the 6th one.
here's the thing though, and I understand now why they didn't do it. It wouldn't have made sense without Sidney Prescott. You know, and I go back to 5 because someone had to tell him and that girl that she was Billy Loomis's daughter. Someone had to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just find out of the blue from somebody you don't know. Someone had to tell him in the message boards, this is Billy Loomis's daughter. And who would know that? Billy's best friend. So
True.
you can't tell me, oh, Stu's dead, but it wouldn't make sense because they had to find out from somebody that Billy has a daughter. That's my whole thing about Stu. And I keep on going back to it. Someone had to tell them Bill Loomis had a daughter named Sam, all this and that, because the guy literally moved to wherever she was and tried to be with her.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, that's my whole thing.
I don't know where I stand on the whole like Stu's still alive thing. Like there are some things that point to him being alive, but then part of me feels like it's just my fangirl being very hopeful.
But oh boy, where is he at?
That's not
Because
how
he's doing the sounds. Oh Lord, Dave, if you're there, you need to get this fixed.
What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monroe Eldritch Horror Show. It's never a dull moment here. I have no idea what's going on with Joe. I don't understand what's going on, but welcome to it. This is what we do every Monday. We get on a podcast, we talk about our favorites, and we keep them coming.
And we're weird.
We are. And this is, once again, I want to thank everybody for liking and following the page. And next Monday, we will announce the winner live here next Monday of who the winner is for that Scream 1 through 3 4K Ultra and Blu-ray and digital copy. We will announce that next Monday night here on Facebook Live. Everything's been going great. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, by the way, before I forget,
Are you telling us what series we're talking about next?
You actually made that, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I'm happy you brought that up, Alex. Oh, I make these, by the way. And I tell you what, if we ever get into the franchise of Friday the 13th, I will specifically make one for a random fan, and I will send it to him. That's why I wanted to show this off. So, If you want something like this or something similar, I make these. I'm pretty good at it. Decent, halfway, semi. Uh, I make them since the pandemic, right, honey?
I was gonna say you just made that one today,
Yeah, that's a new
correct?
one. This is a new one. This is what they look like before I do a makeover. So this is a before, and this is an after. So
And honestly, that one's good, but it's not even one of the best ones you've done.
no, the best one I have done. Our niece Isabel has. So that's the best one I've ever done. So not only are we going to do that, you're going to announce that, but if we ever get into the Friday the 13th franchise,
Where are you away? We have a vote
uh,
going.
let's check here. It looks like
It looks like Michael Myers is winning right now.
Oh God, the confusing timeline of Halloween.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be what, a 12-week
Well,
series?
I'll have to bring up this to explain the timelines. The Scream's straightforward, thank goodness. Jason, Friday the 13th franchise is currently in third place. Second place is The Nightmare on Elm Street, and first place is
Is Michael, and you have till next Monday,
to
ladies and
vote.
gentlemen, you have till next Monday to vote.
But
Voting
yeah,
will be closed.
the reveal of Scream 6, it was a decent reveal. My favorite / least favorite part that I have to cringe is when uh, Quinn loses her teeth, gets her teeth literally knocked out.
Yeah,
That's where
that
I'm
was
just like,
weird.
ooh.
Well,
But
also, let's talk about the other twin, the brother. I mean, he's
Chad,
about to, yeah, Chad's finally about to, hook up with uh,
Tara.
Ortega's character. And next thing you know, oh, nope, there's two of them just stabbing away at him.
Foreign
But he
object!
ends up living again.
sorry, that
I mean,
he got
I,
stabbed with foreign objects.
yeah, about what, 10, 12 times he's still alive?
And he freaking lived. He's about it. He's the new,
He's
yeah,
Dewey.
he's the new Dewey.
Pretty much.
Actually, you said earlier you thought Kirby was going to be the new Dewey.
Kirby.
Oh, jeez, we're not even going to discuss her right now.
How dare you.
Can we talk
But
about how bloodthirsty Sam was at the end of it? And then she stopped and she's like, "No, I'm better than that." And then Tara looked at her and was like, "Girl, for real?" And she's like, "Okay."
and
Stab.
she's just, well, she did
But she's not a
say,
killer.
yeah,
Yes, she is.
but
That's what
she
says the whole
she
movie.
definitely is. She definitely is.
I know, but that's what's funny because she says the whole time, "I'm not like him. I'm not a killer." And then we're
She's.
overkill to the max with that one guy.
I'm predicting it. She's the killer in the next movie.
You know
Honestly, I
what?
really hope
How
that's
about
true
this?
because I think she'd make
How
a better.
about she's how about she's the killer for the next three? Because I'm tired of having a new killer every single time. What if they can't catch her until the ninth one?
That would be pretty interesting. But yeah, that was the roundup for Scream 5 and 6, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. Next week, we'll be asking the I cannot talk.
Fan theories next week.
Yep, fan theories are next week. We'll have random questions about our favorite fan theories. So prepare to get on your tinfoil hats for that one. I know I'll have mine on.
Yeah, Kyle.
So be prepared for that one. Libby, thank you for joining us. You're so sweet, and I love
Yes,
you.
Libby. Yay!
I don't know how you're.
Claps, Dave.
I don't know how you put up with me every single day, but I still love you. So, thank you for coming on.
Dave, wrong button.
So I'm gonna say something that is gonna make AJ's head explode. The third one.
What you saying? What?
I'd rather watch the third one than 5 or 6.
I'm out.
Well, Lib, you have made one half of the Eldridge and Monroe show leave. With that being said, folks, I am Joe. This is my wife, Libby. If you want her back on, let us know in the comments below. I know she really don't have much of a voice. She's a little chipmunk, but we still love her. Um, but
Listen, chipmunks can get rabies.
well, with that being said, I hope you all like. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's going to be uploaded the next day. And until next time, you all stay spooky. Oh, wait, Libby, tell them where you
What?
can they can find you at, because you do book talk over spicy books and scary books.
It's spooky_girl5 on TikTok and spooky_girl29 on Instagram.
So she'll have all that in the comments if you all want to follow her.
I will.
All right. Well, until next time, folks, you all have a great, safe week. I will see you all Friday for another episode of the History of Pro Wrestling on the Joe Monroe Show page. And until next time, you all stay spooky and have a scary time.